What is the framing effect? The framing effect is a psychological phenomenon where the way information is can influence our decision-making. This effect was first studied in the 1970s by psychologists Amos Tversky and Kahneman, who found that people tend to make different choices based on how the same information is shown to them. The framing effect works by tapping into our cognitive biases, which are mental shortcuts that our brains use to process information quickly. These biases can be influenced by the way information is shown to us, such as through the use of language, imagery, and context. Example. One of the most common examples of the framing effect is the way that risk information is presented. For instance, if a medical professional tells a patient that a certain treatment has a 90% success rate, the patient may be more likely to go for the treatment. However, if the medical professional tells the patient that the treatment has a 10% failure rate, the patient may be less likely to choose it. The information is the same, but the way it is framed can influence the patient's perception of the situation and their decision. Why is it important? Understanding the framing effect is important because it can help us make better decisions and avoid being persuaded by misleading information. The way information is shown to us can influence our perception of the situation and our decisions, which can have real-life consequences. How can I make the right decision? To avoid the framing effect, it's helpful to become more involved with the issue. This means taking the time to think through our choices and becoming more informed about the issue. Providing rationales for our choices can also reduce framing effects, as it requires more detailed mental processing. By carefully thinking about why we made a certain choice or relied on certain information, we can better recognize how the way it was presented may have influenced our decision. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more.